At this point, I want to ask you, what has been the biggest challenge ever you faced as a student in your present tertiary institution?
I don't know, did I really have challenge? Because it's something I just find myself, I enjoy doing it. Probably like mixing it with other things, mixing my education with other things has been challenging. Like the time management and all, I would say that's the issue. But when it comes to the course of study, I'm actually enjoying everything. Even when we tend to do hard courses, I will not really call it hard courses, but I just have to embrace it.
Okay.
It's where I find myself in, and I have
Exactly, you just have to cope. All right, that's a wonderful one. Hello everyone, it's your host Azoba Albert Oluwafemi, and as you all know, this podcast is basically having insightful conversation with bright young stars. And today we have somebody wonderful and talented in our midst. So we'll be talking about school basically and life beyond the classroom. So right now, I want you all to sit back and enjoy this insightful conversation at this point. Our guest for today would introduce himself to us quickly without wasting time.
Good day everyone, my name is Balogun Ibrahim Adewale, and I'm so glad to be here.
Awesome, thank you. So you just said your name Ibrahim. It's good having you here. So I would want you to quickly tell us what department you are in, what level you are for now.
I'm from the Department of History and Diplomatic Studies, 300 level to be precise.
History and Diplomatic Studies. That's a very wonderful one.
Arguably one of the best courses you'll come across.
One of the best courses
you'll come across.
I'll come across.
In Lagos, in Nigeria.
In Lagos and in Nigeria. That's a great one. So quick one, you just mentioned your course now. I would like to ask you, what inspires you to choose this course you just mentioned at the very beginning?
I would love to be frank and sincere. I did not choose it because I had ambitions for it. I got 177 in JAMB. That was not my expectation. So they just brought the course. Is this course? Can you do this course? And I said yes. But now I'm enjoying it. Awesome. It was not something I planned to be sincere. I will not say I had this and that. It was not something I planned. But
all right. So you said it's not something you planned before now, but eventually you find yourself in it.
Yes.
And you're enjoying it.
Totally. Absolutely.
All right. That's a great one. So I just quickly want to ask you now, what's the difference between the tertiary education and the secondary education at your own experience? How can you present that? The tertiary education system that you're in now and the secondary school education. What can you say about
let me take it in a real life example. I personally feel tertiary institution will make you more serious. Back then in secondary school, I mean private school probably.
Okay.
If you have even if you have multiple helps, you still have to go to the next class. From SS1 you surely get promoted to SS2.
Okay.
But in institution, if you have a very very low GP,
so you're not going anywhere.
You're not going. In fact, you either go instead of
okay, so basically your grade determines your progress.
Yes.
Awesome. So but unlike secondary school, you just have to keep going. They push you and keep pushing. Okay, that's a great one. Oh, at this point I want to ask you, what has been the biggest challenge ever you faced as a student in your present tertiary institution?
I don't know, did I really have challenge? Because it's something I just find myself, I enjoy doing it. Probably like mixing it with other things, mixing my education with other things has been challenging. Like the time management and all, I would say that's the issue. But when it comes to the course of study, I'm actually enjoying everything. Even when we tend to do hard courses, I will not really call it hard courses, but I just have to embrace it.
Okay.
It's where I find myself in, and I have
exactly, you just have to cope. All right, that's a wonderful one. Okay, so talking about having to balance academics, social life, and personal responsibilities, how do you work through all of that? You know, academics is one thing on one side, social life, we all know that is another thing in one, and your personal responsibility is also there. So how do you tend to balance all of this together? How do you work it out?
Perhaps because I have a good time management.
Okay.
Recently I just have to, I do write and I do other couple of things, but I just have to mix everything together. There are other basic things people do I don't used to do. So those times they are doing those things. Like watching ball now, I don't watch.
Oh, you don't watch
most ball. Times they do most of those things. I'm doing other
things.
So,
I think I get you. So it's basically just like what you said earlier, time management. That's a great one. That's a great one. Okay. I would also want to ask this question. What life lesson have you been able to learn presently in this institution?
Consistency.
Consistency.
You have to be consistent with.
All
Just
you
keep
do.
pushing.
Keep pushing.
Keep pushing, you'll be there.
Keep pushing. Consistency. Because I think I will agree with you, because without consistency, I think you can't go anywhere.
Yeah.
People have to see you on a particular thing back to back for them to know that this is really who you are. Okay, that's a great one. Okay, so this other question I would like to ask you, it has to do with pressure, stress, and failure. How do you find all of that? How do you deal with pressure? Obviously, in school premises, there are a lot of pressures. You see your classmates bullying, you see, some kind of lifestyle. It's a kind of pressure.
Personally, for me, that is not a pressure. Probably because of the place I came from.
Okay.
Once I remember where I'm coming from, I know these things cannot distract me.
Also.
The last time that was in 100 level when I had F in a course.
Okay.
Though I don't mix religion with academics. I told the person that I personally believe in working and prayer. I don't believe in praying alone, and I don't believe in working alone. So you cannot have exam in the morning and you're going to night vigil throughout the night without you reading.
Sure.
I personally feel the person will fail.
Sure.
So when I had the F, I just embrace it, and I'm like, it's a normal thing to happen.
Sure.
I don't think anything can really pray, because I know where I'm coming from.
That's a great one, because sometimes people, when it comes to the aspect of failure, they always say that's the end of the road. But then again, it's for you to reschedule, re-strategize, and having to achieve that thing, basically.
My JAMB result is even an example.
Thank you for that. Yeah. Okay, so before we move on to the next question, I want us to quickly play a game. Now, this game, it has to do with you choosing one. It might not really be your favorite, but the most preferable to you. So it's just going to be a very quick one. So, Coke and Pepsi, which one will you pick?
I'll choose Pepsi.
Pepsi.
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome to jollof rice and fried rice.
Jollof rice now.
Jollof rice.
Yeah, I think jollof.
Okay, all right. Watching movies or listening to music?
I'm listening to music because I do music.
Oh, that's a great one. Listening to music. I have 2 more to go. Morning lectures or afternoon lectures?
Morning lectures.
Morning lectures.
Morning lectures.
Okay. And between Lexus and Mercedes Benz?
Lexus engine. Lexus is the engine. I mean, I don't know how to drive.
No, it's but your like I said, it might not be. But which one do you really prefer to go with?
Lexus.
Lexus. Okay, thank you for that. All right, so moving on to the next question right now. What's the biggest fear about life after graduation?
We are being sincere with ourselves. I said I'm studying history and romantic studies now.
Okay.
We now are outside this. That's why I used to like. I just have to do other things. I have to do other things beyond the course of study. So I'm not really. We'll be leaving school in a few years now. So I'm not really.
You're ready.
I'm just ready. Yes. We'll face it now. Isn't
definitely,
right?
definitely.
As long as we are still here.
Okay. We'll all right. That's a good one. And can you tell me the funniest thing that happened to you in school? The funniest thing that happened to you in school?
I cannot really. The funniest thing that has happened to me in school.
Yeah.
Is it my CBT? Or no, it should be in my CBT. Okay. When I wrote one, that was in NRL. When I wrote one exam, and when I came outside and was hearing something totally different, that was that same, but the result later came out well.
Okay. So maybe let's say that is it, right?
Yeah,
okay. So I have just 2 more questions to go, which is, can you tell me about one lecturer that you can never forget about? Probably the way he relates or she relates, the care, whatever it is, I don't know. But one lecturer, who is that lecturer, and what can you say about that lecturer that makes you feel this lecturer has made a great impact?
I have several. I don't know if you can.
Like I said,
just one.
Just one.
Just one.
You want to mention 2?
Let me mention.
Okay, I'll allow you mention 2.
My department is blessed with a very
good lecturers.
Standard lecturers.
Okay.
People one.
Okay.
But like most distinguished now.
Okay.
I mentioned Mr. Kumavo Afolabi Tangbe.
So what about him?
It's just very sound, and I love his theory. You know, in history, you have people that are like training this pattern, and people that I love his personality. It's very real to the core.
Okay.
We'll talk to you very straight up. You know hide words under his mouth. He will tell you
exactly how it
now
is.
depends on you.
Okay.
And the other one to Mr. Amos, Adeleke, Babatunde.
Okay.
These are my
So you find them fun being with.
yes.
All right. Okay.
And they're very sound.
Sound.
Very,
All right.
very sound.
So now let's talk about the social media platform presently, the one we have at this era. Which of these social media is your favorite?
Right. Maybe WhatsApp, because I run a WhatsApp channel.
Okay.
But you see, I use TikTok to post I said I do music now.
Yeah.
But sometimes you cannot just control it. I can be there for
A whole lot.
minutes. And I'm like, okay, well, I ought to be doing something else with that time. And I start regretting. But WhatsApp, I personally feel WhatsApp is WhatsApp does it for me.
Okay, so this is the last question I'm going to ask you for this episode, and it has to do with between these two people I want to mention, who will you choose to be your favorite, or rather, are you giving this person 10%, or you giving this person 20%, or are you giving this person 100%, or are you giving this person 90%? So between these two people, which one? Or let's do it this way. Let's give them grades. So we have 90% and we have 75%. Now between these two grades, which one are you going to afford to award, to dad and mom?
Oh, that's a tight one. Man. That's a tight one.
It's a tight one, right?
That's a tight one.
Like I said, both grades are good grades,
Yeah.
and they are doing very well. But which one will you?
My dad, I give him 90.
Okay, you're giving dad 90 and you're giving mom 75.
75 plus.
75 plus.
Let's say 75 plus what makes 90s.
All right, that's fine. Okay, so we've come to an end of this episode, and it's glad and great having you on this platform.
My pleasure.
And first class exclusive interaction with Bright Mind. We have a little gift to give to you, and this is for you.
Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Can I have a picture with it soon?
Obviously you can. So I just want to ask you, what is that advice you give to the younger ones coming into the tertiary institution? What would you like to tell them ahead?
Be serious. So.
Be serious.
Carryover is real.
Carryover is
Extra
real.
year is real.
Wow.
There's the one thing I used to show blink in Porter that it's time for you to be easy.
So carryover is real.
Yes.
Just be serious. Take everything
Be
seriously
very serious.
as you get
And
into
have
it.
meaningful friends. Have a good circle.
Have a good circle. Yeah, that
I
goes a
don't
long
fight
way.
because. All right.
All right. So thank you for this wonderful episode. You can do follow us on our social media platform. You're on TikTok, Facebook,
follow us.
and the like. So have a great day. Bye.
It's nice having you. Thank you so much.